Riley rides her bike 12 miles in 2 hours. If she rides at a constant speed, select the answers below that are equivalent ratios to the speed she rides. Select all ratios that are equivalent. Well, one way we can solve this problem is to use a table. And our table is going to compare the number of hours that Riley has ridden her bike to the number of miles. And so we know that the table says in 2 hours, Riley has ridden 12 miles. What we really want to know is our unit rate. So how far she's ridden in 1 hour. Well, we know that we can set up our ratio of 12 over 2 is going to be equal to that 1 hour over that missing mileage. 2 divided by 2 equals 1. 12 divided by 2 will equal 6. And so that could be our number. So it could be 6. We can also solve it this way. Another way to figure out the number of miles is to compare 12 miles for 2 hours to the unit rate of 1 hour over this mystery number. And so we can do our cross multiplication of 12 times 1 is equal to 2 times n, and 12 times 1 is 12, and that's equal to 2n, and divide each side by 2, and we also get 6. So this is really our unit rate. Right here is our unit rate. Well, what we know is that if Riley is riding 3 hours, then she's going to ride 6 more miles. She'll ride 6 more miles, and it'll be 18 miles. And if she goes for 4 hours, she'll ride for 6 more miles, and 18 and 6 is 24. 5 hours, add 6 more miles, and that will be 30. 6 hours, we're going to add 6 more miles as 36. And 7 hours, add 6 more miles is 42. What we see as a pattern throughout this is that we could be multiplying the hours by 6, and that also gives us our answer all the way down this table. So 5 times 6 is 30, 6 times 6 is 36, and 7 times 6 is 42. So this is a pattern that we've used. So now let's go and compare to our problems. So on A, we have 6 miles in 1 hour, and we see that right here, there's 6 miles in 1 hour. And now let's look at B. B talks about 36 miles in 7 hours. Well, we're going to compare it down here, and what we have is 42. So where A was a yes, B is a no, because in 7 hours it's 42 miles. Let's go ahead and look at C. C is 30 miles in 6 hours. Here's our 6 hours. 6 hours, they go 36 miles. And so this is a no. And then the last one on D, D reads 24 miles in 4 hours. Well, here's our 4 hours, and in 4 hours they went 24 miles. And so D is a yes. So we'll mark D correct, and we'll mark A correct. The other two, B and C, are incorrect. So again, this is Yo-Yo Juice Sticks showing you one way to solve this problem using patterns in a table. You may very well have another way to solve it. As long as you understand it and can articulate it to your friends and they understand it and the answer is correct, then you got a great way to solve the problem.